the French Bulldog. They are charismatic, affectionate, and lately, they've become a canvas for some of the most stunning colors in the canine world. From the icy blue to the exotic Merle and the velvety Lilac, rare colors are everywhere you look. They appear in high-end advertisements, on the laps of celebrities, and all over your social media feeds. They look like something out of a fairy tale, don't they? A silver blue puppy with bright eyes or a spotted coat that looks like a tiny leopard. But behind these beautiful, shimmering coats lies a much deeper conversation that every future Frenchie owner absolutely needs to hear. Today, we're going deep. We're moving past the surface-level aesthetics to talk about what really matters: the science of health, the complexity of genetics, and why choosing a dog based solely on a rare color might be the biggest mistake you'll ever make as a pet parent. When you scroll through Instagram or TikTok, it's incredibly easy to get mesmerized. You see these puppies that look like little silver foxes or exotic jungle cats, and the comments are instantly filled with people asking how much and where can I get one? This high demand has created a massive, high-stakes market. But as the old saying goes, not all that glitters is gold. In the world of French Bulldogs, sometimes the rarest colors carry the heaviest burdens. We need to stop and ask ourselves a very serious question. Are we breeding for the long-term health and happiness of the dog, or are we breeding for the vanity and status of the owner? Let's break down exactly what these colors are, how they are made, and what they truly mean for the future of your furry best friend. To understand the risks, we first need to take a look at the science. It might sound technical, but it's the key to protecting your dog. A standard, traditionally bred French Bulldog comes in colors like brindle, fawn, or pied. These are the colors that have been recognized for decades by most international kennel clubs and breed experts. These colors are stable and linked to healthy genetic lines. But then, we have what the market calls the exotics. Colors like blue, chocolate, and lilac are created by what geneticists call diluted genes. For example, a blue Frenchie isn't actually blue, it is genetically a black dog. However, it carries a specific recessive gene known as the dilution gene that thins out the pigment in the hair shaft, making the coat appear gray, charcoal, or silver. When a breeder takes that blue dilution gene and combines it with a chocolate gene, you get the famous velvety lilac color. While these colors are visually stunning, the process of doubling up on these recessive genes can have unintended consequences for the dog's biology. Then, there's the Merle. This is perhaps the most controversial of them all. Unlike the solid diluted colors we just discussed, Merle is a pattern. It is caused by a dominant gene that creates mottled patches of color on a solid or piebald coat. This often comes with blue eyes or even odd-colored eyes, where one is blue and the other is brown. While visually striking and very popular right now, the Merle gene is one of the most complex elements in canine genetics. In many established breeds, like the Australian Shepherd, the Merle gene is natural. However, in French Bulldogs, the Merle gene was never part of the original breed. It was introduced through crossbreeding with other dogs, like Chihuahuas or Dachshunds, many years ago. This means that many rare Frenchies you see today aren't even 100% French Bulldogs in their true ancestry. They are the result of a genetic experiment designed to produce a specific look. Now, let's talk about the part many breeders won't mention during a sale: the hidden health price tag. When we dilute the natural pigment of a Frenchie's coat to create those beautiful blues and lilacs, we aren't just changing the color, we are often weakening the hair follicles themselves. This can lead to a chronic condition called Color Dilution Alopecia, or CDA. Imagine bringing home your dream puppy, and after a year, they start to lose patches of hair. Their skin becomes itchy, dry, and prone to painful infections. This isn't just an aesthetic issue that makes the dog look different. It is genuinely uncomfortable for the dog and incredibly expensive for the owner. Are those rare looks really worth a lifetime of expensive medicated shampoos, constant vet visits, and a dog that is always in discomfort? But the most serious concerns come with the Merle pattern. If a breeder is irresponsible or simply lacks the proper genetic education and breeds two Merle parents together, they produce what is known as a Double Merle. This is where the true tragedy begins. Double Merle puppies are frequently born with severe disabilities. We are talking about puppies born completely deaf or born blind, or with abnormally small eyes that may eventually need to be surgically removed to prevent pain. This isn't just a small risk, it is a genetic certainty in a percentage of the litter when two Merles are mated. When a breeder prioritizes a color pattern over the basic biological safety of the puppies, they are playing a dangerous game with a living being's quality of life. Furthermore, focusing exclusively on color often leads to what we call tunnel vision in breeding. When a breeder is obsessed with producing a blue or a Merle coat because they know they can sell it for more money, they might ignore other vital health markers. We are seeing more exotic Frenchies with narrower nostrils, a condition called stenotic nares, which makes their already difficult breathing even worse. We see more spinal issues like hemivertebrae because the structural health and the shape of the dog's back were considered secondary to the color of its coat. A rare dog that can't breathe properly, walk without pain, or see the world around it is a heartbreak waiting to happen. It is a burden that the dog has to carry every single day of its life, just because of a human preference for a certain shade of fur. So, why are these colors so popular if the risks are so high? The answer is simple and quite cold: marketing. Many breeders use the word rare as a premium marketing label to justify price tags that can reach $5, $10, or even $15,000. They create a false sense of exclusivity, making you feel like you're owning a luxury fashion item or a limited edition product rather than a living, breathing companion. This high profit margin has unfortunately encouraged puppy mills and backyard breeders to jump on the trend. These profit-driven breeders don't do DNA testing, they don't screen for heart, hip, or elbow issues, and they certainly don't care about the long-term health of the breed. They only care about the color of the money they receive at the end of the transaction. An ethical breeder, on the other hand, will always put health, temperament, and structure first. They might have a dog with a rare color occasionally, but it will be a byproduct of a carefully planned, health-tested lineage, not the primary goal. An ethical breeder will be proud to show you the DNA results of the parents. They will be honest and explain the risks of CDA. They will never, under any circumstances, breed two Merles together. They would rather produce a healthy, standard-colored dog that lives a vibrant life for 12 years than a rare-colored dog that begins to suffer after only 3. As a buyer, your greatest power is your choice. The market only exists because people are willing to pay. When you stop paying for rare colors from unethical sources, the market for those suffering dogs will finally start to shrink. At the end of the day, when you bring a French Bulldog into your home, you aren't looking for a fashion accessory to match your outfit or your home decor. You are looking for a new family member. You are looking for those signature snorts, those hilarious zoom eyes, and that deep, unconditional love that only a Frenchie can give. The color of their coat won't matter one bit when they are cuddled up next to you on the sofa on a rainy Sunday. What will matter is their health, their energy levels, and their ability to live a life that is free from chronic pain and respiratory distress. Before you buy, I urge you to do your homework. Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions. Ask for health clearances. Ask to meet the parents of the puppy. Look past the exotic labels and the flashy photos, and look into the eyes of a dog that deserves a healthy, happy future. Because the truth is, the most beautiful French Bulldog in the world isn't the one with the rarest color or the most unique spots. It's the one that is healthy, happy, and able to be by your side for many, many years to come. Thank you so much for watching and for caring about the future of this incredible breed. Remember, love your Frenchie for who they are, not just for how they look. If you found this video helpful and want to see more content about responsible Frenchie ownership, please subscribe to your French Bulldog and share this video with anyone you know who might be thinking about getting a new puppy. Together, we can protect these amazing dogs and ensure they have the healthy lives they deserve.